Hello and welcome to my Elite Dangerous, the day-to-day grind, preparing for fleet carriers, space legs, planetary, home personal bases, and landing on planets with atmosphere. So we kind of touch on all of that stuff. We're in we are currently in the process of Beta 1 for fleet carriers. I purchased it as soon as I could, and throughout the since April the 7th, so the couple of weeks that we got to getting to play around with them, finding out that the 6.3 billion that I came into Beta 1 with was not enough. I currently have in my live account, let's bring that up, 9.795. So we're fixing to go to 9.8 billion. That's 3.5 billion more than I had when I went into Beta 1. So I'm hoping when they take the snapshot, they'll probably take it on the 21st, my guess, in 3 days, that I'll, for one, be at 10 billion or more, and that'll carry to the Beta 2 in May for PC users and console users. And what do I think about the fleet carrier? I love it. I think it's awesome. Yeah, I want one. They're going to cost 5 billion basic. They did cost about 1.5, well, yeah, up to 1.5 billion if you got all the services. Well, they say they're going to cut that by 35 to 45%. So that's better. It could still be upwards of close to a billion. So there's 6 billion already. The tritium fuel is not cheap. You could possibly pay up to a billion for fuel if you were going to load the fleet carrier down with it. Now it's the same price, but you get twice the fuel efficiency. So it'll take half the fuel to jump what it does in Beta 1 in Beta 2. Now they say they've already changed that, but the last few jumps that I have had, I don't really see that. So maybe it doesn't affect existing ships or just the ones that were purchased after they made the announcement a few days ago. I don't know. So whatever. I've got about 300 million in my fleet carrier account and about 200 million in my personal account in Beta 1. So I've got about half a billion. So I'm probably okay just for the next couple of days. I'm not going to do things that require a lot of funds. So, because what you do in beta stays in beta. And so what I'm thinking about doing, we've already started maxing out some of the materials we've been gathering when we do planetary exploration. So I'm thinking we'll go to a raw material trader. So that's always a treat. And we'll move some of those materials around. And we'll do that in Beta 1. Now again, that's just a waste. Overall, it makes good video, and that's what it's for. But it's not going to help us in the live account, but that's okay. Space legs, planetary, personal bases, and landing on atmosphere planets, that all supposed to come in around December. So we got content all year long that's coming. It's going to be some really good stuff. I'm looking forward to space legs. And I want to show you something. I'm in a VR, so let me look around my chair. You can see in the cockpit. Pretty cool, huh? We'll look on this side. Pretty cool. See those doors back there? Space legs would allow us the avatar to get out of the chair, and we see through the avatar's eyes, and we check all the panels, we go through the doors, we run around on the ship. We could possibly get out on the station and go up the steps and go through the doors and all of those things. Wouldn't that be cool? That would really be cool. And the planetary home bases, with the fleet carrier, I don't know if I need a planetary home base. The fleet carrier is my home base. So that's all I need there. Now, landing on planets with atmospheres, like Earth-like planets, that would be cool. Yeah, I want to do that. So, yes. To the bottom of the video to the right is my subscribe button. You really need to press that now. For one, it doesn't cost you anything. Two, it helps me with YouTube. And three, it lets you know when I put out these videos. I've got over 563 videos as of the publication of this one. And they've all been made since the 1st of January, so it's all newer content. So be sure you watch them. Covers everything from engineers to material traders to gathering materials to the Guardian FSD booster and how to obtain it. And the Thargoid surfacite, collecting meta-alloys, and bounty hunting for skimmers and stingers, all of those things. Scanning planets, and you doing the Road to Riches plan to max out your Explorer ranking. Sis right? Sis right? I use the voice attack, and you see trade rank elite, Explorer rank elite, balance 9.795 billion. That's not million, that's billion. Combat rank, competent at 18%. So it'll be a while before I get to elite on combat, but that's not my primary focus. You can tell I like the trading and the exploring. You can tell I like that part. So right along. This is prime time grind all the time. We're grinding. We have to with all this new content coming up. So you need to watch my videos. Okay, we have to go to Sothis Mining and pick up a load and deliver it to Brunel. Sis right? Let's make sure. Sis right? Sis right. Come on. Cargo hull is empty, so we're good there. We didn't leave any on the ship that we should have delivered. So let's get going. Underneath the video, in the description, you'll see ways to donate. Because I don't make all that much, and these videos cost me a fortune in hardware and software and storage and applications and all these things. I can always use some help.
Detach is good. You are go for departure.
Well, I can always use some help. And underneath the video to the left, you see my YouTube channel page, GFM_RDG. And in there you'll find those 563 more videos, and in the About tab it has my contact information, so if you want to send me a private message, it has my email, you can send me a message. So let's get going to Sothis Mining.
Frameshift drive charging.
Okay, we're going to go into hyperspace and get over to Sothis. 8.90 light years. I have about close to a 50 light year range in this Python.
4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
And for the fleet carrier, I purchased 3 more Pythons. We'll have a cargo version, a mining version, a travel version, and a planetary version, so we don't have to keep changing out modules. And in June, I'm probably going to do the same thing with the cutter. I do have one cutter. If you watch my videos, you'll see it. It's the largest ship of Elite Dangerous, besides the mega ships and the fleet carrier. And I do get interdicted a lot. So if you like to watch people get interdicted, grab your popcorn, because we're going to see one already. Sis up. Sis up. The rumor was right. Good job, he found me first. Well, that's a pirate. And it means, for me, I'm so lucky I get an interdiction from him. And they're so confident. If you do ever lose the interdiction, maximum throttle, hit the boost as often as you can. You see on engines over here, it's kind of like a capacitor. It has to charge. So you hit the boost and you wait for it to charge again, and you hit it again. And you move side to side, up and down, where they can't get a direct hit on you. Watch your shields. And this guy's really wanting to interdict, so we'll slow down for him, make a turn toward the station, and move up and down a little bit, because when your ship's hot, you can't get back into Super Cruise. So hit that, you see to the left in blue over there, there's heat sinks, and I have those mapped to voice too. So if the ship's too hot, all I got to do is release one of those. The ship goes to 0% heat, and you can get back into Super Cruise. And then you get to have interdictions all over again. You get to try again. Lucky you. That's what I like the least about Elite Dangerous, but I get the most of them. Sys left. It's probably why I get the most, because the system knows that I like them the least. And it's more of a hate relationship. Yeah, it is. I wish we could customize in the settings how the way our gameplay is. It should be Explorer or Trader or Combat, where you can set that and it kind of gears the game toward what you enjoy doing, the type of genre or something. Like me, it's Trader, Explorer is what I enjoy the best. So, and where you could set the pirate interdiction from like low, medium, high, or none, low, medium, high. I'd rather it be none, but you also have to look at the reason I make up to 30 million per load, transport load, is because I have to deal with pirates. That's what causes the rewards to be so high. Make sure you maximize the reputation you have with each of the factions. And that yellow square down there, it kind of keeps moving back and forth. We got to watch out for him. If he moves in behind us, then we'll probably have to move away out of Super Cruise. I like to deal with them and get them out of the way. Get it over with. And he's probably just trying to beat me to the request to dock. They do that. So I come in really hot on these small stations. Or I've started coming in really hot. Almost max speed. And I am speeding at first, going to the station to press it as soon as I can. The request docking. And it seems to keep them from being able to jump the gun on me. Sys left. 750. Try to hit it
Docking
as close to
request
that
granted.
as possible, and then we slow down. And we win, and there he is. He lost out. So, they try. And it's that obstacle course mentality that this game has. It
Landing
tries
gear
to
deployed.
put roadblocks in your way all the time. And it's the only game I've seen where they like to aggravate their customers as much as possible. So, So you can tell there's parts of this game I do not like, and then there's
Docking
parts of this
successful.
game
Engines disengaged.
that would make it my favorite game, but I can't call it a favorite with so many issues that I don't like. But I want to help you. I want to help you to succeed in this game, and I believe we can do it. I can help you get to 9.795 billion running cargo missions. I have asteroid mining videos, so you want to watch those. Planetary exploration and gathering surface materials. You want to watch those. I've got all kinds of things. Sys left. We take the oldest ones first. We don't need that much. We only need 4.6 million, so that should be easy. We should go way over that. Deliver 2 units of gold to Brunel. Looks like right here. Brunel is destination. It's only 2, and we get those 2 and 3 units for around 1 million because we donated when we first started building the reputation. You look at the reputation bar, it's maxed on all of them. You need to do that. That's how you get the big missions. Sys left. This one's to Sinclair. That one's to New Dawn. Brunel, deliver 2 units of silver. See if we can find that one right there. Nope, that's to New Dawn. We don't want that one. Wrong place. So let's see if we can find another 2 units of silver. There's 3 of silver. No, that's not it. 2 units of silver. Brunel. Okay, that's it. Sys left. Nope. New Dawn. Nope. Babbage. Nope. Sothis Mining. Nope. Brunel, deliver 180 of palladium. That pays the most. 10.489 million. See, that alone will get us above the 7.8 billion by itself. Deliver 180 palladium. Nope. That's New Dawn. Nope. That's New Dawn. We can't do those. Try this one. Brunel. That's the one we want. I stack them because sometimes you come back to Sothis Mining and they don't have missions. Any of the missions that you're looking for. So when they do have them, I stack them. You can have up to 20. You're accepting the contract, you're just not filling them. So we're filling now to Brunel. Sys left. Because I have people that say, well, last time I went out there, there's no missions. Well, start running the smaller missions until you build up the reputation and then stack them. And then you'll have missions. I have more missions than I can deliver. Sometimes I have to really grind to deliver them within the 24 hours. Okay, 2 of Galite. Brunel. Those 2s and 3s don't take up much cargo space. Sys right. Sys right. See, I have 280 units of cargo. Look at all of those commodities that we're loading up. And some of them are worth, like that palladium, 12, almost 13,000 credits each. And we have 180 of them. Sys left. So we can still deliver some more if we can find them. Okay, boom, 84 palladium. And we load them until we're full. And the more we can deliver, the more we get paid. Sys left. The faster you get to that 10 billion that we're up there at. Okay, that's all of the contracts that we have to Brunel. So let's see how many more we need. Sys right. Sys right. 10. We can only take 10, but we can take a partial. So let's look for things that first I like the 2s, 3s, and the palladiums. Can't find anything there. We'll go after gold and see if we can find a Brunel gold. So I run through this several times to try to find what I want. There are several golds, but I don't know if they're to Brunel yet. Okay, let's check this one. New Dawn. Just see where these are going. There's a Brunel. It's not, well, it's a big one, and it doesn't pay very much. You saw where the palladium for 180 units paid 10.5 million. This one only pays 1.5 for 180 units. So that's kind of yuck. So let's check some of these other golds because they pay the next. There's a Brunel, it's a gold, and it's 120, and that's okay. We're only going to be able to deliver 10 of it, but we'll use it on the next time. So we will accept that one, and we will load 10 of it until we fill it.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
Yep. Sys left. Okay, we have 15. That's pretty good. If it gets down to about 10, I start taking golds too. And sometimes even, 11, 12, 13, I'll take gold. But that's pretty good right now. So, let's get out of this part. Sys left. Sys left. When I hesitate, I know it can't understand me then. And at Brunel, I think we have one coming back too. We'll check that in a minute. If you stick with me, you'll learn how to do it all. Except for major combat. I'm not major combat, but I'll help you shoot stingers and skimmers. Look at my bounty hunting videos on my YouTube channel. So do a search on the channel for bounty hunting. There is a it will be a transport. No, that's a palladium, that's why. This one, yeah. Where's it coming from? No, it's Babbage. Okay, we don't have one coming back then. There might be one. We'll check when we get to Brunel. Let's get going. Make sure you look to the bottom right. Press that subscribe button. Again, it helps me with YouTube. Doesn't cost you anything. You get notified when I create more videos. So be sure to do that. Underneath the video, you'll see in the description ways to donate. Please consider donating.
Landing gear retracted. Ship released. Engines engaged.
Underneath the video to the left, you see my YouTube channel page, GFilm_RDG, where there's over 500 and over 563 more videos for you to watch. Frontier decided to cut the upkeep cost of the fleet carrier by 85%, which is
ready to
awesome.
engage. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
They also decided to put universal cartographics on the fleet carrier. That's awesome. The gear up time for a hyper jump went from an hour down to 15 minutes. That's awesome. Cooldown time went from an hour down to 5 minutes. That's awesome. A lot of awesome. Double the fuel efficiency, so you can go twice as far on the same amount of tritium. That's awesome. When you buy the surfaces, when you first buy your carrier, they're going to lower those by 35 to 45%. That's pretty awesome. There's some really good news that came out this week, especially since I'm going to buy a fleet carrier and I'm going to do the beta in May, so you can watch more videos. I really do like the fleet carrier though. Yeah, I like it a lot. I like my Python, but boy, I like that fleet carrier probably better. And then I like the cutter. Well, but I really like those SRVs. I like running around the planets. Watch my planetary exploration videos and the bounty hunting videos. It's all in the SRV. Whole lot of fun. You want to see what I like doing? Yeah, he's messing with us. Oh, there's another one. Maybe that'll get the second one going. I usually get 4. I have 2 interdiction videos that show where I get 7. And 1 Super Cruise run. That's between the star and the destination. I hate it when they run like that. Oh, I hate it anyway, but they're a pain in the neck. See if that other one comes back and tries to aggravate us. There he is. If they don't do it too soon, I'm going to go ahead and cut in toward the planet. Sys left. We'll get ready for Super Cruise Assist then. If I stay slow, it's harder for them to throw me into the planet, because they sure try. Now, as far as I know, they don't have horizons, so they can't go into the planet area. There he goes. That's what I was waiting for him to do. It was him or another one. And I have Oculus Rift controllers. It's hard for me to set on that center target. Gotta watch them though, they might still come in behind us. Like I said, they know what I hate the most about the game. And of course that's what I get the most. So Frontier never wants to interview me, because I'll have to blast them about the excessive interdictions, and sometimes they get you really close to that station. They're supposed to fix that, or they say that's going to get
Romeo
fixed.
Golf, India. Federal Flight Control welcomes you. Please submit a docking request before entering the station.
Sys left. Check out my videos on pirate attack, and you'll see it here at the station, because they get mad because I didn't allow them to kill me, and they come out of Super Cruise right on top of me.
Landing permission granted. Vectoring for approach to landing pad 4-1.
See, we can't do
for
that.
automated approach vectoring.
We can't pick the spot that we're going to come out of Super Cruise like they can, because they got magic powers. They got superpowers in this game. They can do things that all other players, pilots, can't do. They get preferred treatment because all the devs are from Somalia. They were all born and raised pirates. Oh, that's kind of the way I see it anyway.
Scott and Tracy, Tango Bravo 1, request takeoff instructions.
Copy that. Clearing a flight path for departure.
That's why it should be elite pirating or elite interdiction,
Landing gear deployed.
because that's where their focus is. To me, I like the peacefulness. That's why
Contact. Thrusters offline. Deploying ground surfaces.
if you go watch my my personal fleet carrier playlist, my first look, the system that the carrier is in an uninhabited system. I can mine in peace. I can do a planetary exploration in peace. I can do all that in peace. I'm not constantly attacked like 7 times every time I try to mine, or 7 times every time I try to land on a planet, like I am when I run cargo. I even have an interdiction video of when in the cutter 6 times. Now that is really insanity. Ugh. As you can see, we needed like was it 4.5? So we did, that's almost 10. We did about 14 million. It's not too shabby, and we still got more to deliver. See, those little 2s are great, and we got those because we donated back in the beginning. See, we're up to about 16 million. Now this is a partial, so we're not going to get paid for it yet. We'll get paid for it probably the next time if we deliver all of it. Right? Okay, that was all of it. Let's see where this meat's going. Nope, we're not going there. It'd be okay if we were going there, but we're not going there. We're going Sothis mining. So we usually see if there's a mission going back. Now, New Dawn, I don't remember ever having a mission go back to Sothis mining. So don't take those 5,000 unit ones. They do not come out well. Even if you have a cutter with 720 cargo spaces, it still only comes out to like $1 million a load, or maybe $1.5 million a load. So it just does not calculate well. Oops, that's 6,000. Don't do that one, no matter what. Plus, at Sothis mining, you can't land a cutter on Sothis mining. The Babbage. So there are some intra system that you can do too. It's not just from Sothis mining to CEOs. I mean, you can go CEOs to CEOs, from station to station if you want to. There's a lot of missions. So for some to say there's no missions, there's plenty of missions. 9.812. We surpassed that 9.8. That's what we were looking to do. Is this right? Okay, we're empty. We're going to go back to Sothis mining, and that'll be the end of this video. Sis left. My viewership is up by 12 times, 1,200%, just since the 26th of March, when Frontier came out with the announcement about the fleet carriers. It's been pretty crazy. But my subscribership has gone up dramatically too, but I'm not near the minimum that YouTube requires yet. So I still need your subscription. And you get notified, and it doesn't cost you anything. You're just telling YouTube that I'm worth them supporting. And you get notified when I put out videos. So there is a benefit for you too. But you can help me out too.
Landing gear
A lot of
retracted.
good.
Ship detach complete. Access corridor is clear.
So there's a lot of good in all that. So I could be bringing out another video when we hit the 9.85.
Frameshift drive charging.
We made about 16 million on that run. Not bad. Hey, you could do it too. If I can do it, you can do it. I'm no super game player. I just
4,
kind of like this
3,
game a little.
2,
You know, part of
1.
it. Like
Engage.
the scenery, I like that. I like flying a spaceship. I don't like interdictions. So, don't like being attacked. But there's quite a few parts that I do like. But there's just plenty that I'm not so crazy about. Do not accelerate when you're pointed at the star. That's not a good thing. Or you'll be using a lot of those heat sinks. Yep. We'll go a while without any interdictions in Sothis, and then they show up every time. It's come a long ways. Yeah, a long ways. He's been sitting at that star for the last 10 trips that I've come into Sothis, so he can interdict me. But I do appreciate you coming along. I appreciate all those that have subscribed and watching my videos. I actually appreciate YouTube for putting my videos on other pages. Like when you go to watch another video and it's over there on the right, a stack of videos, and they'll put mine over there too. And it's called an impression. And boy, they have really upped the impressions. I guess they finally want me to succeed. So, and it's working. We're up 12 times, 1,200% on our viewership. So it's pretty good. See if we can get this guy going. If he'll go ahead and interdict. Just want to get it over with. No, usually we'll do it. Most of the time. Be serious about interdicting. You'll go ahead and do it. Now I play solo only. So these are NPCs. They're computer generated. So you know they're programmed a certain way. So you just kind of play on the way they're programmed. Sis left. Now we'll set up Super Cruise Assist. Or get ready for it anyway. That's what I said, get your popcorn ready. With those interdictions, it gets crazy. But when it's one after another for like 7, yeah, it's excessive when it gets like that. Sometimes I think Frontier hates the players They like their combat players, but they don't care much for their explorer and their trader, cargo trading players. And that's why they can't get people to play open. You watch the forums, they're always complaining because nobody plays open. No one likes to be killed constantly. Well, except for the pirates, they like to kill and be killed, so. But not everybody that plays the game is a pirate. Frontier hadn't figured that out yet. They still think everybody's a pirate. But maybe they'll listen to the majority of the players someday. They did when it came to Sysleft. When it came to the fleet carriers, they did listen to the players.
Docking request granted.
And they lowered the costs and the jump range, or the charge up before the jump and the cooldown afterwards, and the services cost, and the fuel efficiency of Tritium, and so they did listen there. Sys up.
Landing gear deployed.
And that put me and a lot of other players in total shock that they would actually listen to their player base. They never listen to their player base. Every time I've complained about something, they always say, well, it's working as intended.
Engines disengaged.
Okay. 9.812, and you even got to listen to some of my ranting. The things I don't like. But what does it say in the description? I bring you the good and the bad and the ugly. I don't hold any of it back. I'm not an apologist for Frontier, as you can tell. And I know I hear from the apologist all the time about how perfect the game is, and how dare I say anything negative in any way about this game. Yeah, there's other videos for that. There's other YouTubers that all they talk about is how everything is perfect. Well, to me, it's not, everything's not perfect, so. Okay, well, I appreciate you coming along. Please press the subscribe button. Please watch some of my other videos, and I also have playlists on Ultimate Fishing Simulator VR, which is really cool too, and VR Pinball, which is really neat. The table comes alive. So you should watch some of those too. Well, I appreciate you coming along. Hopefully you'll do it again, and thank you for watching. Goodbye.